Salt Lake City is bursting with the colors of spring. The Downtown Garden Stroll brings urban gardens to 8 spaces along Main Street. Passers-by can enjoy a variety of gardens created by artists, landscapers, and designers. Okay, Nick, lovely to see you.
Good to see you too.
So where are the parks?
So the Downtown Garden Stroll is happening on Main Street in downtown Salt Lake City between South Temple and 3rd South.
Oh, so it's a compact little area. And how many parks can you get in there?
You can get a lot of parks. This year we have 8 parks that people can discover. It's a really great way to just do a walking tour of your downtown from South Temple to 3rd South on one side and then back up on the other side, and you'll see all 8. So the idea of the Garden Stroll is it's a temporary installation. It coincides with spring. Temple Square is one of the best urban gardens in the world.
Yeah.
So we wanted to extend that feeling down Main Street so people could explore. So we did that for conference weekend, but now it's open up until the first week of May.
I want to know about some of them in particular and what people can expect to see.
Part of the fun is just discovering what's there and stumbling upon things that you didn't expect to see on downtown City Street.
Okay, so what's one I really wouldn't expect to see?
The one I would say not to miss is on 1st South and Main Street, and it's the Orbit Park. I know it has a different name than that, but it's such a cool structure. It's a circular structure you can walk inside to, and there's plants growing all around it, a lot of which you could eat, like romaine lettuce. If you're tall like me though, just watch your head and you don't bonk it on the way in.
See, I don't have to worry about that. Aren't I lucky? How do you decide who gets to do a garden? Like, how does that whole process work?
We reach out to the Utah Association of Landscape Architects, the design students at the University of Utah, and Salt Lake Arts Council helps us get the word out, as well as Utah Department of Arts and Museums.
Okay, and then do you have a jury that decides, okay, these will do?
We do. We select from the community, the arts community and the business community on Main Street, and we had 8 on our selection committee this year.
Tell me about some of the gardens that you really like this year.
One in particular is in front of the Utah Arts Theater. Joshua Gerner is the artist of that park, and it has 3 chess tables, chess or checker tables, and some plantings from Utah native plants.
Okay, and that's the one where people just come along and sit down and they play chess.
That's right. It's beautiful. He's done a really nice job with building the planter boxes, and the background to his park is really colorful and creative.
So how do people like these? How do the people who walk by like them?
Well, it's really natural. It's quite amazing to watch when someone is just walking down the street and they stroll onto the garden and sit down and have their lunch, or interact with it in some way by playing chess or checkers or just having coffee. It's nice to see people sitting and enjoying the environment downtown.
And are there challenges with keeping everything the way it is?
Yes, there are challenges because we can't be on the ground all the time. The way people interact with the parks is mostly positive, but sometimes things get disrupted or moved. And in those cases, we come through and kind of straighten things up and make sure things are back to normal again.
What do you like best about this project?
The thing I like about this project is Salt Lake City has really wide sidewalks and wide streets, and a lot of people look at it as this detraction to the city and to urban planning. We look at it as a positive. We have all of this space. It's like a blank canvas to do really fun things. We have the space to put these parks in and let people just experience the urban center in a whole different way.
It's great. Good idea.
Yeah.
Bring your friends and families downtown to visit all 8 pop-up parks on Main. Believe me, you'll discover some playful and unique spaces. The Garden Stroll continues through Mother's Day. You can learn more at downtownslcpresents.org. For KUED's Contact in the Community, I'm Mary Dixon.